Good already. Just kidding. I think I can move this way a little bit. Sweet. All right. What's up, you guys? I'm Corel. This is here is Daniel. Say what's
What's
up,
up?
Daniel.
What's up? What's up? It's my first time on a podcast. Okay, this is something new that we're starting.
No, it's cool. So we're doing this here today just to introduce the podcast for Persist. So Persist is a brand that Daniel started with, and now an idea came up for a podcast. So the brand is pretty much to help us all pursue our own dreams.
Yeah.
And for the most part, when it comes down to persist, we're just going to bring in guests who have gone through their own experiences, and we're going to share their experiences and just try to provide value for everybody. But yeah, no, again, I'm Adrian. I go by Corel. This is Daniel, and I'm excited. I'm going to be helping him out with being the host. So yeah, what you want to say,
No,
Daniel?
yeah. Appreciate you for coming on. To explain persist a little bit better, I would maybe call it like a brotherhood or just friends, helping each other pursue their own dreams. You know, um, this company started with um, Orlando. Shout out Orlando, but um, it was us doing a business trip. I do social media marketing, so we do a lot of Airbnbs and we go out and shoot content. And I started that by myself, and it's always nice having friends help you. I've always wanted to invite my friends, have my friends help me um, do the business with me. So it started with us just friends going up north, shooting Airbnb content, and then we just decided to why not help each other uh, make money, you know? Because if you're not making money with your friends, like, why are they really your friends in a sense? Like, um, for years, man, I would go out every single weekend and drink and party, and I'm like, there's just more to life, you know? And I've slowly regressed and Um, now on the weekends, we're making more friends and doing podcasts, like we're doing things to help each other in life. I feel like that's the idea of persist is to help our friends pursue their own dreams.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I like how you explained it. And the reason I'm here, really is because honestly, I have a passion in helping others, So I worked in corporate jobs where I've been able to use my passion in helping people. And I think just outside of work, I want to continue to do that. So I think this is a great opportunity here. And I also want to see others, improve and have goals and achieve things. And I believe that just doing it together is actually going to benefit you than trying to isolate yourself. It's hard nowadays because people just stare at the screen and really isolate themselves a lot. And we have to just get together. Everybody has something they can offer. So I like it, man. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Just bringing on people here who have been successful at it or are trying to get to it. We all start somewhere. You know what I mean?
No, no,
Yeah.
I thank you for like accepting the job because you're right. Like you could have gone and done this yourself, but when you have a team behind you, man, it just makes everything so much easier, makes everything better when you have a circle of friends doing the same thing that you want to do. You are not, if I win, you win. If you win, I win. We're not necessarily in competition with each other. So it's always good having that good circle. And I appreciate you coming on. And I can't wait to see what you do with the platform. I'm excited. We have a bunch of big things coming for Persist. It's only the beginning. We've been a company for what? 2, 3 months, and we have launched our first product. We're going on to three new products. We're doing meal preps. This is just the beginning. So I'm really excited to see what you do with this side of the company. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, man. And I like the idea behind it. You did say, it's not just about meal plans or working out. It's really we're trying to help people just pursue their dreams in general, right? And everybody has something they want to achieve, and it's really challenging to be disciplined and even start. But I think this will give people the idea to at least start, and that's why I want to do it. But yeah, man.
Oh yeah, and then back with the friends thing, man. Like you want to have friends around you. Like this podcast, we wouldn't be able to do without Dream Team Lending. One of my friends owns the company, so shout out to them for allowing us to run this podcast in their company. Um, if you guys need a mortgage, hit them up. So shout out to them. And then what else I wanted to say? I wanted to say what we had talked about beforehand, um,
Okay, yeah. So let me.
but I forgot what I said.
It's okay.
so
So
I,
maybe I can bring you back to it. So truly, I think the question was, what's your idea behind persist? And yeah, I remember what something you had said in the words of just helping people. Really, the purpose behind it is to help people pursue what their dreams are. Right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we did talk about that. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's awesome. Because earlier, just before we got on here, I was asking him like, what is the idea behind persist? And it's crazy because even before he told me that, I would see a post and all that, and I'll be like, "Yo, that's cool. I think they kind of have the same idea I do about what we want, the purpose and the goal I have." So it's crazy that we connected, you know. But for the most part, I think that's what it is, man. There's so much negativity out there. It's important to provide positive value and positive experiences so people can get back and see the light, you know.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Now I remember. So
Yeah.
it was about getting into the gym is the first step that you can do, and it's a building block to help you in all other aspects of life. So I've seen so many people post so much about being in the gym. And yeah, that's great. But we want to show people that it's more than that. You need to um, find out what's really deep inside you, because I started going to the gym because um, I didn't like the way I looked and I was very negative about myself and my body. And I was 115 pounds like 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I went to the gym, and I realized that that's not enough. You have to use that mental aspect and start doing spiritual training, mental training, and also body. Those three: spirit, mind, and body that you have to work on. And I kind of want to show that through persist. Like we're not just in the gym; we're doing other things. We're starting this podcast. We're boxing. We're also in the gym. We're doing positive things for the community. That's what I want to push. That it's not just about the gym, and it never will be.
Absolutely. So spirit, mind, and body. Yeah, I love that. So that could be like something that we absolutely want to focus on just in general because I think doing those three things and it's hard sometimes because some people are gonna say, okay, so spiritual, where am I going? So it's like you can find your spiritual world and what you believe in, but I think as long as it's a positive thing, not something negative that brings you down, I think that's what matters. Because it's kind of hard, nowadays, so much information out there. I myself believe in God. If you don't, I don't judge. But for the most part, I think it's important to believe in something greater and bigger. And that's where spiritual can really start to help you and cure you, you know?
Yeah, I always tell people to find your own truth. Um, you can be told anything that you need, but you're a spirit living in a human body. You're not a human body having spiritual interactions. So find your own truth, because at the end of the day, that's going to be the truth that your spirit lives in. So that's just a vague thing, find your own truth. And that's what I tell people, just because I know that general aspect of um, people's lives are very, I don't want to say political, but they're very like touchy,
Yeah,
iffy.
absolutely.
So just find your own truth. But we want to put
Yes.
out there that you do have to practice
Hmm.
certain things. Like find your own truth in it, but do the work.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. It's something, a topic that is kind of challenging to even bring up sometimes, you know? But I agree, man. And I'm just glad we're starting this, man, and again, I want to thank the folks who invited us and allowed us to use this room. But yeah, man, what else do you want to add on today, man?
We're gonna come out with the schedule. So if there's people that you want to see on here, don't be afraid to drop them in the comments. Um, we want to make this bigger than ourselves. So we're big into the boxing scene right now. So if there's fighters in Arizona that you want to come on and see, I know that there's fighters in Visionary that are gonna fight soon. We can have them on beforehand. There's a bunch of ways we can go with this. So just drop any comments on who you want to see. If If there's any business owners that want to come out and have some exposure, we're here for that. This isn't just a Persist podcast for Persist. This is for everybody. This is for the community that we're building. So any athletes, any business owners, anybody who wants to come on, just drop them in the comments.
Perfect. Hey, man. Well, it's nice to have you. Nice to be here with you. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, I look forward to our next videos. You guys have a good one.
Thank you. See you
Yep.
later. Cool.